Alright, the day has finally come where we start assembling the big block for Jack Black over here, our drag truck project. So this is a stock displacement 454, and we're trying to, as budget friendly as we can, make enough power to move the truck into, I think the 10s is pretty reasonable. So like I said, stock displacement 454, all the cylinders have been honed. With budget in mind, we got a set of iron oval poured heads. These are, I think, 049s. Yeah, these are 049 heads. And then they've been port matched to this YN tunnel ram that we also got from the same guy that had those, with some dual Edelbrock 750s. I know a lot of you guys are Holly guys, don't like the Edelbrocks, but these should run pretty good with it. And then a little bit of nitrous. And for pistons, what we finally got are some forged Icon 44cc dome pistons and forged Eagle rods. Trying to keep the price down a little bit. Do you mean to leave this pop open? And then here's the thing that might surprise some of you guys. After a lengthy conversation with the guys from Comp Cams about this whole setup and what we're trying to accomplish, and we did say that we're running like a 250 shot of nitrous, they recommended this cam 11405-5, and it's actually a blower and supercharger cam. So you can see, maybe you can see, 114 LSA, 612, 605, 290, 304 advertised duration, 256, 267 duration at 50. So like I said, that is, according to the books, a blower and supercharger cam, but they said it'll work perfect with nitrous, that wide of an LSA, and that much duration and lift. They said it should work perfectly. So they're the experts, not us. So that's what we went with. Hopefully it'll still have a pretty good chop, because for videos, that's what we want. For bragging.
Last word,
should. On a ring. Oh, and it is worth mentioning, a couple days, well no, it would have been a couple weeks ago, he already put the rings in here and filed them to, what was it, 28, 30 thousandths gap. Did we lose the bearing?
Yeah, I took it out.
Okay. Did you put assembly lube on this other one?
I was putting it on the bearings.
Alright, I just didn't see it on this,
Oh no, I didn't put it on that side.
No, I mean this other piston, or this other rod.
Oh yeah, it's on there.
Alright.
I don't know how much you're supposed to dab on it.
I coat it in it. So for right now, we're just going to get all the pistons and rods in it, and then I think we'll probably set a head on it and roll it over a little bit to make sure there's good clearance there, nothing's hitting, and then we'll throw the cam, lifters, all that in it, and just keep buttoning everything together as we go. Got the last piston in. Here, do you want to do the torque? Just go through and check them all. Hard to do that and film at the same time. And for anybody who's curious, I will put the part numbers for everything we're using down in the description below. Like I said, it's Icon forged 40cc pistons, Eagle forged rods, stock crank, which is kind of the weak link here. It is a Y-end tunnel ram. I'll look up the part number for that. It is factory iron 049 heads that have had a little bit of port work done. Like I said, it's comp 11405-5 cam, Edelbrock 750 carbs. Kind of like a homemade direct port nitrous kit. I think he said 40 thousandths thickness gaskets. We're shooting for in the neighborhood of like 10 1/4, 10 1/2 to 1. I don't remember off the top of my head what exactly it came out to, but anything over 10 should keep this thing kind of like pump gas friendly, like 93 and a splash of 110 here and there. But yeah, the bottom end is together for the first time for the last time. Just need to get the oil pump on it. I am excited, man. By the end of this video, we should have a complete big block sitting on the stand. I can't wait. This has been, he ordered the first set of pistons probably, what, back in November?
Yeah.
Yeah, back in November, which is this many months ago. So like I said, we're not doing like full throw the checkbook at it build, but we're trying to do as good as we can afford on a poor man's budget. That's why we're trying to throw some good pistons and rods at it to hold up to the nitrous. Alright, we'll set the heads on after we get the cam and everything in. That way we can mock up a couple lifters, push rods, rockers, and we can roll the engine over and see if the valves touch at all.
First time it's been out of its condom.
Oh yeah. We can just do like a little bit, slide it in, and then do the next one.
Oh.
Unless you want to just go full donkey right now. We had Dowkers put new cam bearings in this, didn't we?
Yep.
I forgot about that until just now. About to walk out, yeah. There we go. This is where everybody on the internet, God damn it. This is where everybody on the internet judges for all the ting ting tang twang. Perfect.
Dewey.
Sweet, sweet. It's at 9 o'clock right here.
Is it 9 o'clock?
Yeah. A little more. That's good. To keep things simple, we're just gonna line it up dot to dot.
Yeah.
Ooh, scared the fuck out. The gear spun down. Scared the frick out of me. Oh, before I forget to mention, for this cam, it, like I said, it does have, where is it? 612, 605 lift. We did take the heads to Dowker's machine in Charlotte, Michigan to have him put the springs, new seals, everything, make sure that they were gonna be good for the lift we got, and just go through, make sure that they're good. So I'll try to remember to put the part number in the description, but when you look up the cam, they're gonna be the suggested springs for it anyway. I think that's good. That's better. Good catch.
No, there's more.
We flip the motor back over because you're gonna put the oil pump and pan and everything on it. Pick the oil pump up and just happened to notice there was some trash in the filter for the pickup. Huh. Wow.
rocker.
Where did all that come from? There's still more.
Jesus.
Is that just...
It's oil, or a rotted oil pan gasket.
Yeah. Huh. I'm glad you noticed that. It sucked to get this thing all back together after spending all the money on shit and just have it eat itself apart.
Yeah, I get better oil pressure now.
You're certainly not going to get worse oil pressure. I'd be curious how much a new pump is. Well, I couldn't remember what the exact compression ratio was, but I remember doing it before. So I just checked it again with the 124cc that we measured the heads, the 44cc pistons, and the 40 thousandths gasket. 11.15 to 1.
I just need to pass.
Up higher.
Alright, we got the driver's side head all bolted and torqued on, gaskets in. Took a couple seconds to make sure that all the rollers are centered on the valve stems. All that's good. We haven't set the lash or anything yet, obviously. Still getting the other head on. I did forget about these. These are, again, a budget piece. They're Assault roller rockers, full aluminum body. Right there's the part number for those. Taking them to 80? Yeah. Alright. So as soon as he's done torquing the heads, we'll do the same process over here that we did here. We had to separate the guides a little bit, twist them around to make sure everything's lined up, but everything seems to be good there. So as soon as we get that done, then we can finally actually roll the engine over, make sure everything's good, there's no clearance issues, and then we'll probably set the intake on it, and this thing will look pretty sweet. All right, our newest discovery is we need longer rocker studs. We were just starting to set the valve lash, and might not be able to see, but there is a jam nut down in there. And those are all the threads it has. Not much. So he's over there surfing the web right now trying to find some. Alright, so it's a couple days later, we got a few parts in. Someone got a little impatient and put the intake on, but here's the finished product.
Oh yeah, headers.
Yeah, just set the one on. It looks intimidating, if nothing else.
Yeah, as soon as I find out if it's going to clear the hood or not, I'll get the air cleaner.
Oh, there's no way it's clearing the hood.
Yeah, I know.
Gonna have like a dock scoop on a scoop. It looks sweet though.
God, you should have seen me when I had to roll that thing over.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's not heavy as hell.
Oh yeah, with the old iron heads. It looks good all painted up. I like it.
Stuck a chain right here, bolted it into it, lifted the hoist all the way up, wrapped the chain around that, loosened it up, started pushing it over and lowering the hoist at the same time until it was almost upside down, pulled the pan off,
Oh, gotcha.
all that, and then raised it back up and lifted it right back up again.
If it works, it works.
It's ready to go to a dyno. I just got to get oil and a filter on it.
Yeah, so hopefully the next time you guys see this thing, we'll be taking it down near Albion to an engine
Parma.
dyno. Yeah, Parma. To an engine dyno to get it all dialed in and to see what kind of power it makes. I don't even know what like a goal for this thing would be.
Not scattered.
Yeah, that it's not like a super powerhouse. I think if it made like 700 on spray, I think that'd be pretty reasonable. I know there's going to be a bunch of keyboard warriors in the comments saying like, oh, big block should make 1,000 no problem, but they're not us.
Yeah, I don't have their checkbook.
Yeah, that is the build for the big block for Jack Black over here. Everybody's been asking for an update on Jack Black, so here you go. This is
Still here.
Still here. Hasn't gone anywhere.
Good winter.
Yep. Still got a foot of snow out there. 7 degrees. So yeah, like I said, hopefully the next time you guys see this thing, we'll be taking it to an engine dyno to get it all tuned and see what kind of power it makes. Not really sure when that will be. It might be a little bit. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. We'll see you next time.